So much of our days as mothers is holding space for the small people around us. Oftentimes, it's big emotions and lots of physical needs. Do you ever just find yourself in the middle of mixing up bread or something and you have dough all over your hands and someone falls and needs to be held? We hold space for that in our day. Or just as a pan warms up to cook breakfast, you have a guest pulling on your pant leg wanting to be held. These are the days of holding space and homemaking. Join me today as you see me holding space for my 15-month-old twins while also accomplishing some of the things around the house. On these 2 days in particular, my twins were extra clingy. New teeth were coming in. It was one of those days when you sit on the floor offering a book or a cuddle and they just roll all over you in every which direction as if they're trying to crawl back inside of you. These were 2 days where I had to hold a lot of space for the mini needs, but also I needed to keep some direction in our day because honestly that is what helps our days to go better at home. I try to keep routine and structure in our days at home, less of a schedule and more of a rhythm. This isn't just for me though, it is also for them. Children thrive on routine and they crave order. We will start with breakfast and then we will move on to cleaning up the kitchen. I have to remind myself that it is okay to pause and take these moments to sit and enjoy and be still and not rush on to the next thing. I have really been working on this lately of not rushing through tasks in the day because I was thinking about it and realizing that there's absolutely nothing I am rushing towards most of the time. We spend a lot of our days at home doing things like this, doing things around the house, and I don't have to get anywhere, and that is a really huge gift. And I know that my children aren't in a hurry to do anything or be anywhere. And so I don't need to be either. I can take these moments slowly. Sometimes the boys will help me unload the dishwasher, other times they may play nearby, and other times, like today, I had one very close to me on my back and the other one in the swing, getting some sensory input while I got the dishes done. We just installed this swing in our kitchen and it was perfect for moments like this. I'll put a link below the video. In the midst of homemaking tasks, we can get pulled in all directions by the things that need to get done around the home and the needs of our children. One of my sisters, she shared with me about something she heard related to the power of making resolutions throughout our day, rather than maybe having an attitude of, I can't do this because of X, Y, or Z, instead stating what it is that needs to be accomplished and what needs to get done, and then having the resolve to complete that thing. And that opens up opportunities for creativity in how we are going to get something done. And it may not happen in the block of time or the time frame that we had planned, but we can get things done with children around. And this morning was like that. Sometimes before we can move on to the next part of our day, we need to finish the first part. And so getting the dishes done helps the rest of the day to move smoothly. I had resolved to get that accomplished, and however, my children were not ready to play independently, and so I figured out something else out. I put one on my back and I put one in the swing, and that worked out really well, and we did it together. I've been wanting to make some Play-Doh for the boys lately. I was at my sister's and we used some of her Play-Doh that she had made, and it was perfect because it was super salty, and so they didn't want to put it in their mouth. They're still in that stage of putting everything in their mouth, but they don't like salty Play-Doh. So I mixed up some Play-Doh. I'll put the recipe in the description below. It was super easy and came together within just a few minutes. You just need flour, water, salt, cream of tartar, a little bit of oil, and some food coloring. When I have work in my day, purposeful and meaningful work, it's a constant invitation to them as well. When they see me sitting and folding towels or unloading the dryer, they love to come help. Sometimes they will even find some of their own work to do nearby. I like to be busy. Not busy in the way that we commonly think of it in our society today. I don't like to have a lot on my calendar that takes me out of the home during the day. Maybe 1 or 2 times a week is okay, but more than that, and I feel like it is too much. I like to be busy with tasks of the home, like making Play-Doh or folding and putting away clean laundry and wiping down counters. And in this busyness, I will always have to pause and hold space for my children around me. But I think it is so important for them to see that I have responsibilities and things that I need to take care of, just like they will one day. My background in Montessori has helped me with this idea that we don't always need to entertain our children. I see myself truly as a guide for my children, guiding them to something productive in their environment. So sometimes this means sitting with them for a while until they make that connection with something. and then slipping away and doing something of my own. Other times it is just sitting and observing them work. And a lot of the time it is inviting them into my work of the home and having them join in what I am doing. Remember that what you see on the internet is a fraction of what goes on in people's lives. We often can compare our start to someone else's middle, and that just isn't fair. So give yourself permission to hold space even for yourself today. Take time to meet your needs so that you are better prepared to meet the needs of the lovely people around you. Thank you for joining me for some homemaking today and for stopping by our Montessori home. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.